What a show off. Hello, and yep, welcome to another one. We've just been playing and watching people on the stepping stones, Rydal Stepping Stones. Yes, it's not an epic photographic location, or it could be depending on the trees, but I got a shot of them anyway, just to say I've been here and I've had a go. And I should have done a selfie really, shouldn't I? But I'm being toured around. I'm still with Paul, still up in the Lake District, and we're having a bit of a walk along the riverbank now. I think he said there's a tree down here that I might like, so I'm just going to keep my eyes open. But I like all these trees. I've just taken a couple of pictures of the trees up on the mound, and it's just nice just walking around and finding new places and new little locations that I wouldn't normally go looking for, because when I take a trip to the Lake District, I've normally got a sort of quick weekend. I know where I'm going, so because I'm sort of here and just doing, it's actually I quite like the view back there, even with all this twiggy. Yeah, I quite like that. Quite like the view back there, so I might get the camera out and take a few shots, and definitely of these trees. I mean, I like the tree on the bank just there, you know, so it's worth looking. I like the reflect. I like this is nice as well, this great big tree here and the light coming through. If I can get a sun star on that and get all these dappled light on the bottom, might look quite good as well. So I'm just going to play and just take shots and just learn and find out. You can actually park in the cricket club car park. What's the name of the cricket club, Paul? Ambleside Cricket Club. If you need somewhere to park, it's a donation in the box. Please leave a donation, and you can park there all day. And it's well worth coming for a walk and getting a nice place to park. There you go. Right, I'm going to take a few shots, get the camera out, have a bit of a play, and talk you through one. But I do like that view back there with the dying trees and a bit of yellow that's going on, backlit with the light, with the sun as well. So yeah, let's get the camera out and have a go. So we are back on. Glasses are on top of my head so I can see the back of the screen. I've got two shots. I've just taken a shot from a bit further back, and I actually quite like the dappled light on the bottom. You'll see the difference between the two shots. Now I've moved forward a bit more. The trees actually obscuring the light in the foreground. It's quite dark down here in the front, but I've bracketed the shot to bring that up a little bit. But just like the river flowing in from the right hand side. I've got someone just walking across now. I'm just going to take a couple of shots while they walk across, because I think it adds to scale to the image. But I just like the backlit trees. The reason I had to move forward is because this tree here was just catching the edge of the dead one, and I wanted to see the gap between it. I wanted to separate the gap between the trees so I can actually finish the frame on the edge of that dead one. And she's looking very precarious there, and I'm just going to hold the camera like this, because if she drops in behind my head, you need to see it. And I know it's not a laughing matter, but oh, she's looking a bit keep moving, keep moving. The art of it is keep moving. As soon as you stop, you get unbalanced. She's going, she's going. She's there, she's nearly there. Can't take my eyes off her now. Eek! We've just watched loads of people coming across, and I've taken images of people as they're walking across. She's on it, she's nearly there. She's got about 2 or 3 to go, and she's safety. She's made it. But yeah, the backlit trees, you're getting the golds. And look up here on the top here, we've got this, it's, is it Japanese maple, isn't it? The red one. We've got a little Japanese maple, red one. And it's right next to the edge of the building. I'm just cropping the building off, and I've got a car. I know there's a car there, but I can clone that out. But the light hitting that tree up there, and the yellows are beautiful. So it's a proper autumny feel to the image. And of course you've got these little puffy white clouds against the blue background. So it's quite a nice, simple little image. I'm going to zoom in as well and just take one of the, almost like a square frame, so you've got the little stepping stones. It's probably an iconic sort of shot, but I've not seen it before, so I'm going to take it. And there's fish every so often. Fish are jumping out of the water, which is a bit weird. Got the camera set up facing the opposite direction now. Like I said, I'm looking at this tree there. I've just taken a shot of 2 that way. I've tried to get the sun star on this. Not convinced. Probably show you it just to show you what I was trying to do, but the star wasn't bursting out as much as I thought it was going to be. Maybe this lens, this 16 to 80, it might not be that good at sun stars. I know the little 10 to 24 is very good for them, but yeah, waiting for the light now. Just need the light to hit that tree. I've zoomed in quite a bit, 35mm. I've got this foreground, it's a half and half picture. I've got this foreground of all these little tufts of grass or whatever they are, and then I'm hoping the light's going to hit that tree, and got a bit of light on High Pike on High Pike behind it. High Fell is the fell, isn't it?
Is it?
We're just talking about the walls as well. It always amazes me, these walls that you can see right on the top of these fells and hills and mountains and things, and the people that used to build them. So I'm focused on the tree. I don't want to be on f22, that's what I was on just now, wasn't I? So I'm going to drop that down to f8. No, I'm going to go down to 7.1. That's just going to give me a little bit, probably control the depth a little bit better. And the light's now coming across behind it, so any minute now the light will be on it, and I can get this and we can walk on, look for some more. It's coming in now, and it's just starting to illuminate that tree. That's it. That's that one done. I'm going to get another one as it comes further past me as well, because the light's lighting up the foreground, and it will come all the way past. About there, it's just passing me now. That's it. It could do it being a bit more orangey, but I think it'll still make quite a nice image. We've moved up. What was it? We were just talking about the people parking their cars on the side of the road, blocking all the roads and stuff like that. It's getting a bit bad at the moment this year, that's for sure. A lot of cars blocking the roads, people can't get through, trucks and lot. I mean, I met a lorry this morning. If you come across a load of cars parked, there's no chance he was going to get past. Anyway, back to the photography, stop me moaning. Another little composition set up, another quite pleasant, simple image. A tree, I like a nice tree. This tree's got a bit more yellow going on, a little bit more autumn colour, which is what I'm trying to find a little bit of autumn colour. I tend to miss it, sort of fly by the autumn and never get anything done. But I've got some rocks in the foreground, glacier rocks, I've just been informed. These were left and dumped here in the glacier times, so they've got a different character to them. They obviously come from somewhere else. But I do like this tree in the background. The only thing I've got to do is possibly wait for a gap in the cars, because there is a road over the back. You can't see it in the image, but you can see the cars going past, or I'll spot clone them out afterwards. But as long as I wait for a bit of a gap, I should be able to get the shot. I'm on f6.5 at the moment. No, I'm not on f8. It's come up at 6.5 then. I'm on f8 just to give me a little bit of depth for the image, and I've focused on the foreground rocks. So again, if it falls off, it falls off. But I will take 2 images just to make sure it doesn't fall off too far. But I quite like the fact that the images do fall off slightly out of focus as it goes back. So I focus on the rock in the foreground, and the light's just a bit too harsh at the moment. What I want to try and do is wait for a cloud to come over, so the cloud to go in this way, so the cloud should make the background darker before the light goes on the tree. That's the plan. And that's what I'm going to try and wait for, just a little bit darker background and keep that light on the tree. That way it'll make the tree pop out a little bit more. And as you've noticed, I'm wearing my dark glasses again, haven't I? I bought them other ones and I forgot to bring them out today. They're in the van, so I can't see a thing that's on the back of the screen with them on, and I can't see a thing without them over there with them off. But yeah, this cloud is coming down. You can see it off the top of the hill now, and it's working its way down slowly. So if there's a big enough cloud, which there isn't many big ones, I may have to bracket it and just do a stage by stage as it comes down, and take different exposures. Just meandering along, just seen this twisted branch behind me. You can see just I'm walking away from it now, all broken off where it's collapsed off the side of the tree, an old dead tree. I just like the angles on it and the shapes and the way it was twisting around like an S and a figure of 8. So I took a couple of snaps of that as well. There's a bit of a yellow tree coming up now, a Y in the river. As you can see there, we've got a bit coming under the bridge, the end of my tripod there, and a bit coming from the other side. So we'll have a look, see if we can make something of this one as well. I quite like the straight branches behind it. There's a bit of a sign that I've got to clone out on lots of cars, and there's people in the background. I just don't think it's going to work. I'm going to talk myself out of it. It's quite a nice little old, you know, wooden bridge. But again, a little bit too chocolate boxy, I think, for me. I prefer like the long distance tree over there on the bank, quite like that over there. So I'm not sure, I might be done in this little area, and we'll go back to the van and head to the next one, the next location for this afternoon, and probably carry on this video for a little bit more. We've just heard the sheep into the corner and they don't know what to do with themselves now. Look, they're there. They're all stuck and they don't know whether to run past Paul or run past me. They're all going to panic and end up in the river if you're not careful. There they are. They don't know what to do with themselves. Right, I'm going to find somewhere soft to stick my tripod in and head off back to the van. I'll speak to you a little bit later on. No, I'm just saying that they don't know whether they're going to go your way or my way.